Well, it's week 7 of the LCS with coverage brought to you by Alienware. I'm joined right now by Contractz from CLG after the longest game of the split. Did you know that?
I know now.
Okay. Yeah, I love whenever I've got these facts. Takui also didn't know that. You guys play in the game. Did it feel like the longest game of the split?
It felt like a very, very long game. We should have been able to close it out like 30 minutes prior to ending, but it's a learning experience. It's stage practice.
All right. So, Contractz, you were on this team in spring, and the team was not that good. And now you're on the team in summer, and the team seems to be, against many people's expectations, very good. So what changed?
I'd say the main thing was we kind of got a lot closer to each other. I feel like last split we kind of bottled in a lot of emotions and like we wouldn't really come to each other for like criticism or anything like that. I think everyone was like too scared to like hurt each other's feelings. But we're a lot closer now, and I think we're very open-minded with each other, and I think everyone's like willing to learn a lot. So also I'm playing way better, so that also helps.
So do you think what happened behind the scenes? Did you all just start screaming at each other and being like, "No, you fucking suck. We lost spring because of you." Like, hey, you say you bottled it all up. So what was that release like?
Well, we kind of didn't release, honestly. I mean, we had like extra interviews that we shared our frustrations with coaching staff and stuff like that. But we went to Korea during the off season. I think like that bonding experience just helped a lot.
Gotcha. Okay. But now you guys speak more openly about issues between each other, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. What are some of the issues that you have told your teammates that they have?
That they died at too many ganks. Bot lane especially. Luger has a very strong, aggressive style that he cannot hold back in scrims.
Gotcha.
He's better on it on stage for sure, but scrims can be pretty annoying at times with Luger dying to ganks.
Gotcha. Okay. So this is feedback you shared in Korea, maybe?
We didn't scrim too much in Korea, only a few times, but he definitely heard a lot of it when I was practicing when we got back to NA.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Why you mentioned that you feel like you're playing better? Why do you think you're playing better? Because you have seemed over the years to be kind of a hot and cold player. Like one split, people will be like, "Oh my God, Contractz the god," and the next split they'll be like, "I can't believe Contractz is allowed to be in the LCS." So what this split, we're back to God mode. So what is causing it?
So I like sandbagging in spring and then trying really hard in summer.
Gotcha.
Even
The double lift maneuver, I hear.
yeah, I did it on 100 Thieves, I did it on EG, and now on CLG as well. It's just for people to realize like how much I improved over spring to summer.
Yes.
It's a good tactic for off-season negotiations.
Yes, exactly. You're like, yeah, but I'm so good, you don't want to sell me now. You're supposed to buy high, but then unfortunately, those off-season negotiations haven't gone well for you, right?
Unfortunately not. That is true.
So this plan has not been working recently.
Well, actually, they went well last year after EG to CLG, but that was probably the first time they went very well.
I was just making a joke because they EG could have promoted you up. They went with Inspired, though.
I mean, it's understandable. Like I was playing well, but that guy was the LEC MVP, and I mean, look at him now. I gotta stay humble,
Yeah. No hard feelings then.
Yeah.
No. But seriously, what do you think it is? Like, what allowed you to turn it on from, for instance, spring this year to summer now?
I think the main thing is I feel like a lot of my play last split, I was kind of mindlessly walking around, kind of playing a little bit too selfless, and wasn't really doing anything with intention. It just seemed like I didn't have great decision making in the moment. But I really tried to, like, especially when I went to Korea, I really tried to put a lot of effort into like my intentions in game. Just always like pretty much every movement I'm trying to do something with it, or like thinking of some kind of goal or long-term plan in the game. And I think I've turned to like a much smarter player because of that.
After your victory yesterday, Jet was on the broadcast, I think, and he was saying like, "Hey, look, they've got such a huge coaching staff. They've got like 5 Look at all these coaches out on the stage." How much has the coaching staff been able to assist you guys? Because I think a lot of people look at the CLG team and they're like, the CLG team shouldn't be this good. And I mean that not disrespectfully, but like when you've got some of these other teams out there that you guys are taking games off, people are like, "Oh, those are the teams that should be winning." So is the coaching staff the secret sauce? Like, what is allowing you guys to overperform expectations?
I mean, it's all a team effort. I mean, coaching staff, management, players, just everything from the top down is improved much. Um, or I mean, not just like faster than expected, I guess. I think the positional coaches help a lot with our laners, and think guard also helps me a lot with jungle. So, I mean, everyone's just here to learn, and I think we're all pretty smart players, and it's just kind of coming into place.
After spring, are you surprised you guys are doing this well, or this is always what you expected?
Probably a little surprised, honestly. I mean, I can't lie. I knew we would do better because of how we like took our off season into, like we went to Korea, and we're all just like I just felt like we're gonna do better. But definitely a little bit surprising, but also I mean it's a nice surprise.
With Worlds coming up, I think over the past couple of weeks, conversation has turned to, wait, CLG might actually make Worlds. That would be crazy. Are you thinking much about Worlds right now, or are you just focused on the week to week? Where's your mind at when it comes to CLG Worlds?
For pretty much the entirety of summer split, I've been kind of just going week by week and game by game. But obviously, in the back of your mind, there's always that like one thought of like, oh yeah, what if we just fuck around and go to Worlds, So I mean, it's definitely everyone's goal to like make a good run in playoffs and like, contest and try to qualify for Worlds. And I think everyone on our team is very confident we can do so.
Is management being like, Madison Square Garden owns this company or this team, and Worlds is at the theater at Madison Square Garden? Is there like, has that conversation been raised at all, like in terms of how cool it would be for you guys to be back in that area?
It's definitely been raised around a little bit. Greg is a big New York Knicks fan as well. So, I think if we qualify for Worlds and are able to play there, I think it'd mean a lot to him.
Do you think MSG will upgrade Worlds from the theater at MSG to actual MSG if you guys make it? They're like, okay, you know what? Just bring them into the arena.
I mean, maybe just for us, just for CLG. Other team has to still play in the theater.
The CLG games have to happen in the arena, but theater has. Okay, gotcha. All right, great. Well, congratulations on the win. Looking forward to seeing what you guys can do. I think a lot of people have been really excited by your aggressive play style and the way that the team performs and all that stuff. So certainly an exciting story for summer. Is there anything you want to say to any of the fans out there?
Just thanks, especially to my fans that have like stuck by me like pretty much my whole career. I think. I recognize a lot of names, and a lot of people are just always been supportive over the years, so appreciate it.
One last thing I just realized as you were saying this, I have noticed, because previously I would hear your voice through my wall, because you were often hanging out and playing games with Kobe, and this summer I don't think I've heard your voice at all. Is that a contributing factor, you think, in your increased performance?
I was focusing on myself a little bit.
Okay.
Just trying to do what I can to compete at the highest level.
Yeah.
So I've been taking a little bit of break of playing other games and stuff like that. So, but I have been talking to Kobe recently.
Okay.
He's not in the Discord that much anymore though.
Yes. Yeah. Well, he's doing all these Champions Queue things in the evening, so it's rough. But okay, good to know. I'm glad to confirm that Kobe was the reason you were not doing well before it. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things LCS right here on my YouTube channel. You know what is going to be really effing expensive? Worlds. I'm going to try to go to Worlds. No updates yet. I can't tell you what I'm doing or where I'm going or what part. Anyway, it's going to be very, very expensive. And if you guys would like, if you are purchasing something from Alienware, you can actually help cover those costs directly, because for the first time ever, if you purchase through the link that is in the description, alienware.com/Travis, that a portion of that sale will go towards me. First time I've ever done this with Alienware. They offered it to me, and I'm really excited about the fact that we're actually doing this sort of direct cut thing where you just know a portion of what you purchase will come back to TGI, so that I can afford to do things like spend, I don't know, forever in New York, which is a very expensive city. I don't know if you know that. Anyway, the whole point is, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the interview. Please hit up the link. Thank you to Alienware for our sponsorship, and we'll see you later.